As ears hear the facts exposing thwarted aims of Targaryen politicians in the House of Dragon, let's break down the paragraph and add more details to make it more comprehensive. The House of Dragon, as depicted in the book series A Song of Ice and Fire by George R. Martin and the subsequent television adaptation, is a complex and treacherous web of power struggles. The Targaryen rulers, despite their best intentions, often find themselves entangled in a morass of deceit and manipulation. This pattern of self-sabotage is a fascinating and recurring theme throughout the series, and it's exactly this tendency that we'll be examining in today's episode. We'll explore how the Targaryen rulers' ambitions and desires often get the better of them, leading to catastrophic consequences. One of the most striking examples of this phenomenon is the story of King Yahrizai, also known as the Wise King. Despite his reputation as one of the most just and fair rulers in Targaryen history, Yahrizai's own desires and fears ultimately lead to the downfall of several key figures and the reign of terror of his daughter Baela, also known as Dodre. This tragic event serves as a prime example of how the Targaryens' blind spots and personal agendas can lead to chaos and destruction. Throughout the series, we see this pattern of thwarted aims and self-sabotage repeated time and again. Consider the rise and fall of King Aerys, the Mad King, or the catastrophic marriage of Viserys I to Aemma. Each of these instances not only showcases the Targaryens' ability to implode from within, but also highlights the devastating consequences of their own ambition and desires. By closely examining these historic events, we can gain a deeper understanding of the psychological and sociological factors at play, and perhaps even uncover the underlying reasons behind the Targaryens' tragic propensity for self-destruction. Let's dive deeper into the complexities of King Yahrizai's unification efforts and the self-serving actions of his family members. As we explore the world of the Targaryens, it becomes clear that their adherence to traditional power structures and personal agendas often hindered their ability to deliver on the Wise King's ideals. King Yahrizai's vision for a unified and prosperous Seven Kingdoms was rooted in his understanding of the need for a stronger central authority. He implemented various reforms, such as the Great Council, which aimed to promote cooperation and decision-making among the noble lords. However, his own family members consistently undermined these efforts. This is exemplified in the actions of Viserys I, who chose to marry off his daughters, Rhaenyra and Rhaella, to secure alliances rather than strengthening the crown. These marriages had significant long-term consequences, as they led to the erosion of power and added undue influence from rival houses. One of the most significant examples of Viserys' self-serving actions was his marriage to Alicent Hightower, a member of a prominent noble family. This union further solidified the influence of the Hightowers in King's Landing, which ultimately contributed to the Targaryen decline. By prioritizing family connections and financial arrangements over sound governance, Viserys I perpetuated the self-interested cycle that repeatedly stalled progress for the Targaryens. This pursuit of short-term gains led to more instability within the Targaryen realm. It exposed deep fissures among the lords and reinforced factional rivalries. Instead of developing long-term plans and aligning himself with sound leadership practices, Viserys I sacrificed potential improvements to please others, neglecting his ultimate role as ruler and protector of the realm.